So the rope station was a lot of fun. I love rope. And one of my greatest pleasures is putting rope on someone for the very first time, because it is almost always a positive experience. And so I had a great evening. I got to tie up a lot of beautiful women. And just a variety of circumstances. It was really fun. But the highlight for me actually wasn't on tastings night. It was late. Was it the next night?
The next night, yeah.
It was the next night. But I'm going to roll it in here because it was about
it's okay.
rope and tastings. So we have some dear friends. And she is blind. And we've known them for a couple of years now. Amazing, good people. And so she was really interested in having rope, but she wasn't sure because she wasn't sure how it was going to feel. And so we set aside some time to get together in one of the little side dungeons that I mentioned earlier. And I got the opportunity to put rope on her for the very first time. We started with a chest harness, and we went through that very slowly. And I explained everything I was doing as she would touch the rope as I would put it on so she could see for herself how it was. And we got the chest harness on. She loved it. She was thrilled. And so she asked if I would do a hip and leg harness on her too. So we did that. Now, the leg harness, think really big fishnet stockings made out of rope, which is what it was. It's beautiful, but it is a kind of like a Chinese finger trap of rope on your leg. And so as you walk and your muscles move, it tightens up and loosens up. And so it's a very dynamic kind of thing to wear. And so I got it all tight on her, and I told her, I said, now when you start to walk, this is going to feel different with every step you take. It's going to get loose, it's going to get tight, it's going to get loose, it's going to get tight. And so she took her partner's hand and they walked around the dungeon for a moment, and she was just giddy. And so we stood there and talked for a few moments, and the whole time we're talking, she's shifting her weight side to side just to keep feeling that experience of her muscles tensing and loosening up in the rope. And so we got done, and I said, look, you wear this as long as you want. You bring the rope back to me whenever you're ready. It's all good. And so they left. She was wearing the rope. We didn't see them again for the rest of the night.
We did not.
We got a text the next morning that said, hey, we're ready to return your rope. We had a wonderful time. It was marvelous. I loved wearing it. How do we clean the rope? Because we may have had in the rope and we want to clean it.
She said I slept in it. We may have had sex in it. I may have slept in it, and we may have had sex in it. So I think they had sex a couple of times while she was wearing the rope, and then
Oh, so our response was keep the rope, throw it in a what's it called?
A laundry bag.
Laundry bag. Toss it in.
Laundry
That's
bag.
why I love synthetic rope. You just throw it in the washing machine, throw it in the dryer. It's done. And I sent her partner the links to the videos for all the ties that we did so that he can learn to tie them at home. And I hope it is the beginning of an amazing journey for them. It was the most heartwarming experience of the entire week for me. And I love you. Thank you for letting me have that experience.
It was awesome.
Yeah. It was awesome.
It was so awesome. It was so awesome. And I think for you guys too.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
And so
you made connections. You had connections.
I mentioned that two of the couples that we worked with at the Sensation Stations were both couples that we had met previously.
Before, yes.
And they came to have some more time with us. We wound up connecting with both of them, one couple that night. And it was, and both of these were two of the most amazing experiences we've had in the lifestyle that I think either of us have had in the lifestyle. And they were both very new couples. One on this night, and then the other
Friday
the next night. But just super fun, amazing people that we connected with again previously, and we knew that we wanted to play with them. We wanted to know them better, and they just happened to both show up at our tasting stations, like almost not quite back to back, but close. And so like one of the couples was the last one as we were closing down. So this was essentially foreplay, and so we
Kept
wound
it
up the
going,
two of
right?
us. So we all night long we had
we were
been
doing-
I was doing the women, you were working with the men. Well, we both
teamed up and
we
worked
teamed
on
up on her.
I had already worked on her husband.
With her husband,
and he was the one that was speechless and he
that's right.
was
Yeah.
trying to get his bearings, but so then it was her turn on the table, and so we and she was the last one because Myrina had said this will be your last one, so we're like, okay.
It just happened to be
so
them.
we teamed up.
We spent a good 20 minutes on her, I think. I mean, it was a long time.
Yeah, it was good.
And she was
she
was one of the ones who was
too.
shaking.
Yeah.
She kept wanting to touch herself and and all over.
Yeah, because Phoenixx did a rope on her.
You had already seen. Yes.
Yeah.
She had been to your station already.
Oh, was that the happy
Yes.
knot?
Yes, the happy knot.
Okay, so there you have to understand here. I offered about 8 different ties. I had a little sign-up sheet, 8 different ties. Tell me what you want to do, and one of them was a happy knot. Now, a happy knot is an accoutrement to a crotch rope, which is exactly what it sounded like. So basically, there's a rope belt that goes around your hips, and then right from just below your navel, you tie a rope on it, and it goes right between your legs, right around your crotch, up to the belt in the small of your back. And as I loop the rope over the belt in the small of the back, I can pull it then as tightly as I would like. And the happy knot is, as I'm running it down the front, it's a very personal, subjective thing. So this is where that checkbox on "Can I touch you intimately" becomes important. Right where the is, you tie a nice big knot, and then you pull the rope really tight. And I told her, I said, look, this is going to be wonderful because every time you take a step, it's going to rub you in exactly the right way. So that's what she was wearing when she got to your station.
Oh, yeah.
And you're welcome.
Yes.
And
I may have tugged it a little bit.
and unfortunately, we had a play date scheduled with them as too, but it didn't quite work out.
Didn't quite work out. Things happen.
That happens as well. But but apparently it was a very successful.
It was.
We
night
did
for
not.
everybody on that
We didn't
night.
go to bed that night till like 4:30. Yeah.
Yeah. So kink is foreplay. What?
Yeah, kink is foreplay.
What?
Yeah.
How could that be true, Tristan?
Well, we came out of that with a room key, so
I know they gave us their room key.
So
Just walk right in. Don't knock.
Tristan is a big I don't do kink. This was a big.
it was eye
a
opening.
big paradigm shift, as we say. He's no longer allowed to say he's not kinky because you're a swinky. You're
Yes,
a
I am.
swinky. Is what that
I'm a
is.
swinky fucker.
That was a hot night.
That was
That
a very
was.
That was really awesome.
incredibly
And that
cool.
was the first night for you guys to kind of go off and have this amazing experience.
Yep.